Hey, welcome to NubianQueen-Tarot on my YouTube channel, and also my TikTok channel, Top Notch Goddess 40, and also my Facebook page is Nini Boo Wharton. That's NINIBOO Wharton. We're gonna do some self-care for my signs today. This is my little card. I am going to do Water and Earth. We're going to do Water and Earth. So Water and Earth, that is Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, and Water of the Scorpio. And also Cancer. We're going to do those signs first for Water and Earth. Okay? We're going to see what's going on with you guys. Welcome, my all-color rainbow hot fairies, kings and queens, goddesses and gods. I cut the deck, and somebody definitely is doing some creative flow. They definitely are doing a lot more resting, so that's a good thing. That is what's going on. Somebody definitely need to do some movie watching, and it's a specific movie that someone needs to watch, and it's called Animal. Because you haven't been doing a lot of deep breathing. You need to do some deep breathing. You need to, learn how to use that animal instinct. And the movie Animal is very significant with Rob Schneider. It's very significant that this water and earth sign is very significant when it comes to doing things that is not, so let's just say it's not realistic of what certain things that people are bringing out of you, meaning like they are bringing out the worst in you and not the embetterment of you. And somebody definitely need to get a health checkup, because I'm also seeing somebody need to do a health checkup. They've been having a lot of, unusual activities with pleasuring so many different multitudes of females and men. So they definitely need to go and definitely spend some time with the animals. For my water and earth signs, y'all definitely do, because y'all need to learn how to balance that animal inside of you, because everybody has that animal instinct inside of them, but your ancestors want you to be able to use that animal instinct the right way, and not let yourself get clouded up with certain people, places, and things. Make basically the wrong movement. You don't want to make the wrong movement being in your animal form of being in the human form, but also bringing out that animal instinct that you have. Certain movements, you have to be very careful and strategic about being in your animal, shark mode or tiger mode or grizzly bear mode or whatever. So that Animal movie by Rob Schneider, is very significant. And you definitely need to go outside and spend some time outside to get some deep breathing and meditation going on as well, because movement also came out again. Also, so you definitely need to be getting some crystals as well for my earth and water signs. Somebody is definitely not using their crystals, and you definitely need to be paying a little bit more attention with your ancestors. So you basically need to be having an amethyst crystal on at all times, and that's the crown chakra crystal, purple or clear quartz, but they are pushing towards the purple amethyst, and I'm gonna show you what the purple amethyst mean. What it look like, the color or whatever. This is the amethyst. So you need something like that will help you with getting clear audience of your frequency of your ancestors. They definitely want you to be paying attention because you pulling out that animal instinct and not paying attention to what they trying to tell you or whatever and stuff like that. Somebody definitely need to be using their hands a lot more with their creative flow as well. So somebody definitely need to be getting back into, you know, doing their pottery or painting. Somebody has lost their spark when it comes to their creative flow with arts. So you lost your spark. You want to gain that spark back. Aromatherapy will help with that. Spend some time outside or whatever as well to meditate. Look at the natural things of the earth, of, you know, the birds, how they move, you know, taking a portrait, doing a portrait or a creative flow with a portrait of somebody. So you must like doing portraits of people, and it's like you lost your spark because you feel like it's not enough money in that form. But you need to make a movement of turning your art into your art gallery, because what I'm seeing is an art gallery with special unique artifacts that you have, that you created from your own self, you know. And you definitely, somebody definitely has been dealing with some bad toxic people. That's exactly why the health checkup came out as well, basically saying that you have been doing some unhealthy pleasures. So you definitely gonna need to go get a checkup to get all those STDs taken care of. And what I mean by that, when people go get tested for any, you know, STDs, people don't look for HIV and herpes and, you know, syphilis and trichomonas and all of that. They only look for the stuff that is easily able to get rid of with a pill. No. You need to be asking your doctors to do a full blood work of yourself. And your ancestors also has been trying to tell you that, and you've been brushing them off. You need to stop brushing that off. They've been trying to tell you or whatever, but you can't see it because your energy field has not been cleared out or whatever. It's toxic. So somebody definitely is needing to, you know, get back into the creative flow of their arts and craft of their creative flow. Used to be used to do a lot of poetry, meaning like you get a thrill out of classic movies, and you lost your spark when it came to you being able to it's like you like doing documentaries, and you lost your spark and you don't know how to go about certain things. You can go about it in a different way. You could do documentaries of your childhood or documentaries that are true facts. We're doing a lot more research because not everything is going to be put on the movie screen of getting the research that you need. So you definitely need to be doing some more research by doing hands-on, because when I see that in journaling, you need to do hands-on journaling. So this is somebody that actually wants to do documentaries, but you're a journalist and you definitely want to get back in the habit of doing that, and you don't know music is the way to create that flow. It's like you want to create that dramatic flow with your documentaries, but you want it to be very believable, not fake and fiction. You want it to be live with emotion. It's like you want people to see the real truth behind what's been going on. So you definitely need to hook up with it's like you want to do behind the scene documentary of, you know, the music industry or the NFL or, you know, the NBA or the WNBA and stuff like that. And it's also I'm literally saying that you want to do with the singers. You want to do a live, you know, like documentary of the truth behind closed doors. You want to reveal the truth and you don't want to step on nobody's toes, and you asking your ancestors, this is the green light to do, because you feel like if you open certain doors to the truth, then then darkness is going to come your way. No, if you keep your faith up very, very high, then you will be protected by your ancestors. Don't ever think that you won't. Okay? Don't ever think that you won't. And I'm doing it differently how I do my cards. When I first channel messages from my ancestors and the higher ups, meaning Big Daddy, aka Allah, and Emmanuel, aka Daddy 2, and Mother Ashun, all of her mama, and also your ancestors and my ancestors. So somebody definitely need to take some time alone and do some chanting, meaning they need to do some deep breathing of meditation, because they have not been letting themselves, really pay attention to what their ancestors is trying to tell them. So this is why they is trying to tell you amethyst crystal or whatever, even this type of amethyst crystal as well, dark purple amethyst or clear quartz, but they want you to have amethyst purple, because that's going to help your crown chakra, and you're going to be able to hear the frequency from your ancestors clearly, of learning how to control that animal instinct in you, of not moving inappropriately or moving hasty without getting all the facts before you move. So basically you've been doing unhealthy movements in your animal instinct, and they want you to do a better job of handling that, because it is going to be a lot of sharks that is going to trigger you or have you clouded up and having you going through smoke and mirrors too. So animal is very significant for you as well. And I'm going to open up my channel message book that my ancestors and your ancestors also wanted me to relay some messages for you. And Bruce Almighty is definitely significant, and also Eli is very significant for you water and earth signs. Okay? So you definitely have to pay attention and make sure that amethyst is around your neck or on your wrist or whatever, and that will help you hear the clear audience from your ancestors, because they definitely want you to don't want you to make a move that's going to cost you, and they definitely need you to take some alone time for yourself or whatever as well. And for the person that is artist that is questioning themselves about should you continue to be an artist, because you used to like doing portraits and you trying to find your knack of trying to get back into that creative flow of should you do this art gallery, or should you pursue your passions, because you got passions to be an artist, and you want to you not in it for just the money, but you want to be well out to where you won't be in financial strain. And that is kudos, understandable, very much so. It truly is. And your ancestors want you to not to give up on that creative flow, because you can find your creative flow anywhere and still have the funds, because the littlest things can be the beautiful thing about art. And it's a lot of people that love art, and whether it may be not other people's cup of tea, but it could be that nick person that can bring out the best in you or whatever as well. Sometimes you go outside, even if it's cold or winter time or whatever, or if it's storming really bad, you can find some creative flow by just being out in the atmosphere or whatever, and finding that knack of that creative flow again, that passion. Don't lose your passion because you feeling like it's a financial strain because it's not bringing the bacon home. But you can do more art galleries on your YouTube channel, TikTok channel, Facebook channel, Instagram channel. Get your creative flow out there. Get your art out there, because I'm literally seeing that you are a beautiful artist or whatever. So don't give up on that passion or whatever, because it's art in anything, in music, in the way you craft somebody's eyes or lips or mouth or their body type. You really take a lot in details when it comes to your art. So your ancestors want you to relax. So this is the main reason why I had to put on this shirt. And it is called Coffee, Relax, Watch, Repeat, Friends. So the littlest things can be beautiful to you and beautiful to other people as well. So they want you to continue to be on that creative flow. Don't lose your spot. Don't lose your knack for that, because it's a lot of people that do love, authentic art, and they will put it up in their home and cherish it, and that will be your legacy, and you can open up your own gallery or whatever. And you can have shows and events and make it your own and get the right publicist for you that's going to flow with your creative flow of how you want your gallery, how you want your creative arts to be displayed, and how much you want them to be, sold for. Like, you don't want to be outrageous, but you also want to be able to make this your abundance and your legacy, because you got a long line of creative artists in your family. So they don't want you to lose that spark. Okay, don't lose that spark. Okay. And for that person that definitely has been doing some extra activities with so many different people, you definitely need to go get a checkup. Seriously, you definitely do. Okay, you definitely do. And for that Bruce Almighty movie is significant for somebody, because somebody is definitely has been, questioning, the higher ups, and, questioning, basically saying, anything I could do, you could do better if you had that position as being God himself or Jesus himself, meaning Mati. When I say God, I'm talking about Allah, the head chief in charge, daddy, Big Papa, and his son and mama. They are the true God. So people be like questioning, their methods, or questioning that they could do it better if they would be put in those shoes. I don't think you would be able to. Don't, challenge the higher ups like that, because they will give you a harsh reality that you will never be able to measure up to what they do or whatever, and what they capable of, and what they bring to the table, and what they had to go through to be the head chiefs in charge, meaning mama, papa, and papa. And y'all call him King Jesus, I call him Daddy. That's King Jesus, Emmanuel, that's all of him. Mati, his father, is also Allah, the head source as well, and Mama Ashun, all of her. They stepped in that God form because they lived a long life of human lives to where they are very wise. They've been here from the very beginning. So they earned that right to be able to know when somebody is doing things crooked or malicious or cruel, or they know. So trying to just understand what's in play of, you don't want to be in somebody else's shoes. You want to walk beside them in their footsteps. You don't want to be in their footsteps of trying to be them. They want you to be yourself and to find your creative flow of your special gifts or powers, and never cross your powers by using your powers against them, because then they will show you their powers, because a lot of people have done that, and it did not go well for those people that really was doing that. For my earth and water signs. So mama and papa is definitely letting you guys know, do not try to be in their shoes. Do not try to take matters into your own hands, especially if you have not gotten that clearance and that ranking to do what they can do, because it is elders, children, the gods and goddesses, and also the dukes and duchesses and kings and queens and prince and princesses that have that authority when mama and papa need to be in, hibernation mode of, healing from everything that they have to go through and deal with and do on this beautiful planet, and also the other beautiful planets above us. So don't ever, say you could do their job, because no one can do their job but them at all, because it's a hard job. It really truly is. And they have to carry a lot of burdens, and they have to cast a lot of judgment, and they also have to cast a lot of good karma, bad karma when you do, wrong. So don't try to be them. Be in like of them, meaning walk your shoes. Don't try to rock their shoes, because their shoes are hard to feel, and they don't want you to try to feel their shoes, because only them can feel their own shoes. And them some heavy shoes that they carry very well and marvelously, and amazingly. And I give them all the, praises and all of the wonderful things, even the curveballs that they give people, and even when they don't give the curveballs. So they want you guys not to, try to go against them, because you will lose. You will. Please don't go against mama, papa, and papa. And especially their elders, because they definitely are deep in it. And when I mean deep in it, they deep into who they are, and they definitely well connected, and they created this whole world. So you can never feel their shoes. No one can ever feel their shoes. This is why they gave everybody their own unique paths and journey to walk themselves. Okay? And to not to try to be in somebody else's shoes. Okay? Alright? And this is for my earth and water signs. So that is for Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, and Taurus, and Cancer. Okay? And there's a lot of y'all that are doing a lot of, false, connections with the higher ups. And y'all are wondering if y'all should, go to the dark side. Because when I see that darkness, don't look at the womb, because this is also the temple as well. So a lot of y'all are, saying that y'all are connected with the higher ups, and y'all are connected with them, but you wouldn't be doing anything in darkness if you connected with them, because they all about healing and growth and love. And when you do darkness and wicked stuff, and you think that you can hide it from them, you can never hide the darkness that you do. They can see right through it. So this is why you cannot pretend that you are on the higher gods and their children's side if you doing darkness or whatever, wicked things, not healing and not taking care of your temple. Your full temple is your whole body, not just the womb, but also the mind, body, and soul. And this is also specific for that water and earth sign that really truly need to go get a checkup, and have your doctor do a full checkup of your blood work, of all the STDs, even the ones that you cannot get rid of, and to make sure, because I'm really sensing that you are going to find out some tragic news, but know it's support groups out there for you, and that you will be able to find love no matter what happens or whatever, because you was moving in the wrong direction with people that was unhealthy for you, and you was looking for the fast cash and not looking for the true love and loyalty and commitment. and it's somebody that was trying to tell you and literally sing it from the rooftops and tell you, and you did not listen to them. So you're going to have to go through some things, but it's going to let you know it's going to be all right. Okay? Because I'm literally hearing, finally it happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. So you definitely was going through that. So you definitely has, and it's telling me you definitely do need to take a deep breath, a deep dive walk, and definitely go get a checkup or whatever. Definitely. Because you was around some unhealthy people that you knew about it, but you definitely did not take it upon yourself, what I say, to listen to the person that was literally singing it to the rooftops, that certain individuals may look good on the outside, but the inside may not be that gravy, baby. Okay? So we're going to see what else you guys need to know, that I'm going to have the ancestors pull out for the self-care. So somebody definitely of the water and the earth signs that y'all are aligned. And I'm so proud of the ones that are aligned. But for the ones that are not aligned, because I'm definitely sensing that your crown chakra is not aligned, and I'm definitely feeling like your throat chakra is not aligned, and I'm definitely feeling like your chest, your sacral chakras are not aligned or whatever. So you definitely need to be getting aligned, because I've been seeing a lot of people that's been saying they've been meditating and they have not been meditating or whatever. They have not. And the head chiefs in charge are saying you have not been meditating, and some of y'all have not been meditating like y'all used to, and y'all need to get back on that meditation journey to keeping y'all ancestors, aligned with you guys, and keeping you aligned with them, because they will let you know when one chakra is off of your body movements, and if anything is being triggered by that, they is going to inform you if you are aligned properly. Even if one is off, they will connect with you and let you know that it's something that is off. Something needs to be fixed. Something needs to be, taking a deep dive in, because also I'm seeing that deep dive, like you didn't take a deeper dive into things. You went off an instinct and not go with searching for the truth. And this is why Bruce Almighty is also coming up specifically for you too, because you are the type of person that you take on a whole lot and you think that you can handle it by yourself. No, you have to let your ancestors and also the higher ups, meaning daddy, big daddy, and mama, assist you and let you know. This is why they saying that your crown chakra has been off, and that you definitely have not been meditating, that you definitely need to take some time to go outside to meditate with them, and take a long walk if you have to, to clear your mind, so you can literally hear them very, very clearly. So meaning you definitely, when you sleep and when you up, you need to have a amethyst crystal around your neck, so you can hear the clear audience from them, so you won't get bamboozled by any dark, wicked children or ancestors. When I say ancestors, I'm also talking about the children, near and far, physical and non-physical, because it is children that are wicked as hell, physically and non-physically, because these are the ones that are trying the higher gods. And this is why you don't want to try them or whatever. You don't want to do that, because when you do that, then they will give you a whole lot. And then their children will have to show you better than they can tell you or whatever. You don't want to try me. You don't want to try them, because I'm literally hearing that song, Try Me, and it's a classic, but it's specifically for do not try them. Don't try them. because I'm not a little boy. Okay, they're not little boys, and mama is not a little girl, so she is not going to play no games with her water and earth signs. Papa and Papa, they are not going to play games. They are not little boys, and they are not, mama is not, all of her, a little girl. She is a grown ass God high priestess, and she do not take no shit from nobody, and she don't want nobody to be trying to, mock her or mimic her, especially if you're not doing it in a healthy, healing way, because she will give you an ass kicking, and alongside her children will too. They don't play about her, and neither do they don't play about Papa and Papa either. And I am one of those children of theirs that do not play about them. So I'm giving y'all a full warning, because I am connected with all of my higher selves as well. And I am also a psychic medium and a light worker and a healer and all of that. So I also see what y'all be trying to do against them. And I'm giving y'all a fair warning, the water and earth signs that I'm specifically talking to. Do not try them, because they are not little boys and little girl. Okay? They are grown Anunnaki gods, okay, that's been here for many, many ancient generations. So you cannot pull a fast one over on them. You cannot say that you connected with them and still do a lot of what? Unhealthy things, okay? Because they gonna know who they connected with. They gonna know who they talking to. They gonna know if you faking with them and pretending with them. They gonna know. Okay, that's very specific for a specific persons. Okay. So yes, somebody definitely need to clear your energy field, energy work. So you definitely have not been doing your energy work, because there's a lot of people playing in your energy field. And yes, most definitely, thank you, Agoon. And definitely letting you know that it's some toxic people causing you to not see your ancestors or hear your ancestors properly. And this is why Animal, the movie by Rob Schneider, is very significant for you, because they want you to be able to move correctly without doing it fictitiously, meaning without getting all the facts and all the clear audience from the head ups, meaning mama, papa, and papa. Okay, and them, the elder children, the gods, the goddesses, the good angels, all of them. Okay, because they definitely are going to cloud you up. So they want you to cleanse your energy field, meaning your home, and also you at times. Okay, because they don't want you to not to see the smoke and mirrors, because when I see that smoke, I also see a lot of smoke and mirrors. So they do not want you to act too hastily and too quickly before you are able to see the whole picture of the smoke and mirrors. Sometimes you have to flip that mirror around to see them smoking mirrors. Okay, the smoking gun. You hear me? Like cowboys and Indians. Be careful about certain cowboys and Indians that pretend that they are about the higher ups, and they're not. And you also got to pay attention to the ones that saying they are connected with head honchos, meaning mama, papa, and papa. And when I say their names, I say Allah and Mati. Okay, Mati is King Jesus, Emmanuel, all of him, and also Mama Ashun. So all of them three are the head honchos in charge. So they don't want you to go within doing things hasty without getting the full clairvoyance from them, in that full green light from them and also your ancestors, because they definitely is saying that you have been really not focusing on, you know, them, of aligning yourself fully to see, hear them clearly, to understand that it's going to be smoke and mirrors, and they want you to be able to flip that shit. Okay, so you could be able to see, oh, these motherfuckers is trying to put a fast one over on me. So hold up, because now I have to, you know, flip the script on you and show you that I am the representation of the higher ups, and they are teaching me with wisdom, knowledge, and truth. And y'all not gonna pull a fast one over on me, is what you want to have in your whole mind, body, and soul on this journey, because it is wicked children that pretend that they are connected with the higher ups and the ancestors that want to see you elevated, but no, in dark places and in hiding, they are working with the darkness and the wicked people, and they don't mean a lot of people no good. Okay, so that's what they want you to know. Dig deeper into those smoke and mirrors. Okay, don't let people fool you. Okay, and yes, that pleasure card came out again, so somebody definitely needs to go get a full checkup, because you're going to get some bad news, but do a lot of research. And basically this is also letting me know that you didn't do your research properly, because it was shown to you and told to you, and you closed the book to the truth, and you opened the book to the darkness and the wickedness and the manipulation and the smoke and mirrors, instead of listening to somebody that was an open book of letting you know that this was the truth or whatever. It was like she was singing it to the rooftops, because I'm literally feeling like this was a strong spiritual woman that was letting you know, that is definitely connected with us as well, that was letting you know from the rooftops that certain people is not who they say they are. That you needed to be a true seer to see those smoke and mirrors before your eyes. Okay, before it, you know, hit you in the worst way, and then you're gonna be, you know, mad as hell, and you're gonna be like, finally it happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. So you don't want to hide it anymore. You know, you try to hide behind the truth, but be upfront with the false stuff, instead of really paying attention to who was really trying to help you and get you out of situations before you happen to, you know, be blindsided and looking confused like a motherfucker. You hear me? Okay. All right. So we're gonna see what else y'all need to know from the self-care. Okay, my babies, aka the head honchos, Big Daddy, Mama, Shum, and also the ancestors that wanted me to relay these messages, and also minds that gave each other permission to give me these messages to give. I don't type into no one's energy field or whatever. Your ancestors and my ancestors come together, and the head honchos asked me to come and give these messages. I do not cipher or go into your energy at all. Okay, my loves? Okay, my loves, what messages of the self-care do the water and earth signs need to know for the rest of this reading? And I'm going to do some ghost whisper oracles, and also some tarot to go with this message. And then I'm going to end it, okay? Because I don't want to go too far. I don't need to do too much today, my loves. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so yes, so somebody definitely has not been using their crystals in the proper way. You definitely need to be connected with your amethyst crystal. You need to be wearing that around your neck every day, during the day, when you go outside, when you go to work, so you can hear, and also when you go to sleep, because it will help you in the dream world, and also in your sleep, and also in the physical as well. Okay. And yes, what I say, somebody definitely needs to go do a full exam, full blood work of their wound, because wound also came out. You've been doing some extra activities that was not healthy for your wound and your temple. So this is why your ancestors is letting you know, yes, that person was telling you the truth and you did not take heed to those warnings or whatever. And somebody definitely need to do a bit more herbal tea. Natural herbal tea will help you with your chest, because I'm feeling like somebody is having some chest issues, some chest problems, some congestion in their chest as well. So you definitely need to find some herbal tea that will help you relax yourself as well. And for that creative flow, yes, it's a green light. Don't give up on your passions, okay? Don't do that, okay? Connect with the North Star goddess. That's mother. So you definitely need to, she definitely wants you to keep that fire going within yourself. And when I see this also for the checkup, I'm also seeing that these are prescription drugs as well. So somebody is going to be having to take some prescription drugs or whatever, because of the unhealthy things that they were doing with their wound that they allowed to happen free willingly. Because when I see the connecting with fire, I also see that you was a fire feisty person, that you didn't want to, listen, and now you have to go within, and now you got burnt. But it's okay, because everything is gonna fall in place. You need to flow like water still or whatever when it comes to your clairvoyance of getting the clarity that you need with your ancestors for that water and earth signs that has not been using their crystals properly and not even connected with their crystal that they need to be connected with. You definitely need to be connected with all of the crystals. So that means you need to be connected with the blue, the yellow, the orange, the red, the brown, the black, and also the yellow, and also the purple amethyst, and the clear white. That will help you. And also this multicolored one also will help you as well, my darlings, or whatever as well. For my earth and water signs, if you are using mama's crystals in a negative way and doing negative things with your crystals, it will backfire on you, because she is the fire, and she created also those crystals from the earth, from her earth, and she did not use those crystals in a negative way. She used it for healing, protection, and also to help you heal from things, and to hear and to get to the root of triggers. The root is the red, so you have to get to the root of problems and face them head on, okay? And also for that person, you definitely have stopped meditating with your ancestors and also the higher ups, and they definitely need you to go back doing that again, okay? And you definitely have not cleaned your energy field out as well, so they definitely need you to do a cleansing. So this is for some of y'all that definitely need to cleanse your crystals and also cleanse yourself, because when I see this, I also see self or whatever. And somebody definitely needs to do a spiritual cleansing as well. Flow like water. That means you have not been drinking a lot of water, and you need to be doing more water and less alcohol or whatever, because that alcohol is getting you clouded up, and you're not seeing the smoke and mirrors when the darkness come and manipulate you. So they need you to be clear with that. Take some time off from drinking, okay? Cleanse your energy field, because this is how they attacking you or whatever. When you get too super wasted, don't get too super wasted, okay? Don't get over intoxicated, because then you ain't gonna be able to see the truth. Then you're gonna be doing things that they're not telling you to do, and then you're gonna get in trouble with the higher ups, meaning they gonna put a fire in you, meaning they gonna cause you bad karma The universe is also, meaning mama, papa, and the ancestors, is going to cause you karma for putting yourself in situations that you can't get yourself out of, and you don't want to burn bridges with the people that actually want to help you elevate, and that's your ancestors that want to see you elevate, and also big daddy, and mama. Okay? And make an altar. Somebody definitely need to make an altar, and stop making altars of shrines of people that is not your family. You got the wrong altar up. It's like you trying to connect with the wrong Orisha. You do not put an altar up of the Orisha, okay? You only wear certain things, and they will tell you when you are connected with one of the Orisha. Okay, so you are connected with Yemaye as well. She also is a fire sign as well. So if you are connected with her the proper way, you are supposed to put a piece of jewelry on your altar, a piece of fine, beautiful jewelry, crystal, a tiara that represents her. So she wants you to connect with her the proper way. Okay, if that's letting me know that you are connected with Mama Oya, that is also Mama Oshun. That's all of her. So she also is a fire sign. So she wants you to be connected with the North Star for my water and earth signs. Okay, so you definitely is going to have to use a red candle. Okay, and you're going to have to point it northwards to the North Star. And you're going to have to ask her with respect. And she is going to see into what you are doing to see if you've been doing things the proper way. And she wants to make sure you are connected with your ancestors the proper way as well. She do not want you to put no altar up for her. She wants you to put an altar up of your ancestors. And then if you are connected with her through them, or whatever, you cannot connect with the Orisha without your ancestors first, or whatever. People are getting misconstrued about the Orisha. My brothers and sisters, my babies, they will not connect with you if you have not connected with your ancestors at all. Especially my husband Ogun. He will not. That's my husband, and I am his wife. And yes, he will not allow you to connect with him if you're not connected with his ancestors, his brothers and sisters, meaning your ancestors first. And you have to be on that level field of doing right, pushing out right, healing and cleaning your energy field, and connecting with your ancestors that want to elevate you. And then once you start leveling up and flowing like butter and flowing correctly, then that's when you're going to be connected with his wife, my higher self, or whatever. Okay, and once you do that, or whatever, then you'll be able to connect with her, aka me. Okay, so letting you know, I do not tolerate bullshit whatsoever. If you're doing anything negative, I will not connect with you. And if you're not connected with your ancestors the proper way, I will not connect with you. And you have to put special things out, to tribute your ancestors, whether they're pictures of your ancestors that's no longer here, your immediate family. And if you don't have pictures of them, that's okay. You can put up things that they liked to eat, fresh water or whatever, fruit or whatever. A lot of you spiritual people have not been putting up things on your altar, or making an altar for your ancestors, or giving divination to your ancestors. So this is why y'all magic and manifestations and upgrades and downloads are not working or coming to fruition, because you have not been listening to your ancestors, and you definitely have not connected with them, and they definitely have not been given them the divination, meaning you have to put out a cup of fruit, a glass of water, Okay? If you do not do that, how are you supposed to get protected when darkness is clouding around you and clouding your judgment up? And how are you supposed to see things clearly if you're not doing your crystals properly, cleansing your crystals properly, and also putting up your altar properly, and also paying attention to your ancestors and giving them divination? That means putting up a glass of water, putting out a cup of candies, okay? Candies, okay? On your altar. It should not be an altar of Orisha, because not everybody is going to connect with the Orisha. Not all of them, my darling. Okay? And if you're not even connected with your immediate ancestors, you will not be even connected with the Orisha. Okay? All right? And they don't want to be used as no altar. They don't want you to put no altar of them up. They want you to put an altar up for your ancestors, because the Orisha gods and goddesses is not going to work with everybody. They are assigned to each individual family. In some families it's going to work with all of them, and some family members is only going to work with one or two or whatever. Okay? So that's what you guys need to know. A lot of y'all have been faking the funk that y'all have been doing that, and y'all haven't, because the higher ups is definitely letting them know, meaning the elder children in your immediate family that's no longer here, is going to the head honchos and letting them know that y'all have not been given divination. Y'all have not been doing anything properly. Y'all been doing, rituals, because I also saw the ritual bowl to have the darkness help y'all, and y'all not really connected with y'all ancestors. Y'all truly are connected with the wicked ones. Have to be more careful. Okay. Anything else they need to know, my loves, out of the self-care? I know. Okay. It was meant to come out. I'm not taking that one. Thank you. So yes, somebody's definitely has not been listening to their intuition. That means you definitely need to be connected with all of those crystals that I have mentioned for my earth and water signs. And some of y'all definitely need to be not using y'all crystals in a malicious way, because Mama, Papa and their elder children and their Orisha children or whatever know when you not doing the proper things. Okay? So that's letting me know. And them as well. And this is for that person or people that definitely need to go and get some checkups done, because you have been, missing the mark, and you definitely, been fruitful with your wound, with your temple, and you didn't listen to that person that was definitely higher up and told you that you're going to end up catching something if you didn't listen and stay clear of the wrong people. So that was because you didn't believe and you didn't trust in the higher ups and their messengers, and I'm one of them. So this is another message for that person. So someone else have also told you this truth, and you did not ground yourself and not listen. Okay? But just know there is going to be heartbreak in your life, and you're going to get that heartbreak of news or whatever. But I do not want you to get discouraged. Okay? Do not get discouraged at all. At all. Do not get discouraged, because there is a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it right off grip, but eventually when you ground yourself and do your research and listen and, heal certain triggers and not allow yourself to get, played again, and allowed yourself to be around people that was wishing for your downfall instead of your uprising. And when I say wishing for your downfall, meaning they, played on your vulnerability, and they played on the fact that you were so busy with worrying about material things. And also, when I also see this, I also see coins or whatever. So you also was too worried about the wrong things, and it clouded your judgment up as well. Okay? And for that person, your ancestors need you to definitely get some full rest. You not seeing the messages clearly, and that's because you definitely need to be having that amethyst crystal around you at all times. At all times. But in your home, you need to have all of those crystals in your home around your bed, especially when you sleep as well. Okay? Because this is why they are disturbing your rest as well, is when I see that. Okay? And do not don't stop meditating. That's one thing. That is that clear audience that you need to have with the higher ups and your ancestors on a regular, every day. Every day is a must to do meditation. It don't have to be a long meditation, but that is a must, so you can get all of the clarity that you need, and stuff like that. So you won't be thrown off of your intuition, because I see that your intuition has been thrown off because of it, and now they want you to get back on track. Okay? All right? Yes, Optimist, bottom of the deck. Fire Prince, Optimist and aggression. So they don't want you to go in blaze of glory before you got all of the truth. Okay? Before you got all of the truth, and before you get bamboozled or get clouded up with false stuff and lies. Because when I see the connecting with fire, I also see that somebody has been lying to you about a lot of things. Okay? And this is why they need you to pay attention to your intuition very clearly, and they need you to put them crystals around your neck. And not all of them you need to wear, just that amethyst crystal. Okay? And then also at night, you definitely need to have the clear quartz crystal on your bedside or whatever, okay, as well. Okay? That will help you get the clear messages clearly from your ancestors that want to see you elevate, and the big chiefs, meaning Big Daddy, Daddy, and Mama. Okay? Because you have a past life as well, and they do not want you to misplace your destiny for things that is not clear and not truthful. Okay? cut the deck, the web of weaver, the dragon duel. Should I say? Inner conflict. Okay, inner conflict, morality, conscious choices. So they want you to make the conscious choice, the proper choice, the choices that is going to offer you equal balance, that's not going to bamboozle you and have you filled up with, putting your animal out before you got all the truth and the clear audience from your ancestors and the head honchos. You move when they move. You don't move when the darkness or the wicked move. Because when you move with them, they're going to move you in the wrong direction. They're going to move you in darkness. And they're going to have you doing wicked, wicked things. So you want to move with the higher ups and the ancestors that want to see you elevate in the most beautiful and healthy and healing way. So when you are in that animal instinct, you will already know when to move and when not to move. Okay? All right. And it's 11:11 on the clock as well, and that's a lot of ones. So you went down a rank. You went from a 6D to a 5D. And some of y'all went from a 2D to a 1D because of the actions that y'all transpired of trying to do manipulation with y'all crystals and manipulation with trying to connect with the Orisha to do manipulation against their children and their brothers and sisters. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay? Don't play with fire, because you will get burned. Okay? In that storm, y'all will not be able to bob and weave at all. Okay? Okay, the higher ups, aka Big Daddy, Daddy, Mama, Ashun, all of you, Mama, and also my ancestors and their ancestors, and the good angels, and also the fairies. What other messages do you guys want me to relay to them for the earth and water signs? This is a truth message. This is nothing but truth. I don't sugarcoat, and neither do y'all. What messages of the Ghost Whisperer Oracle deck do they need to know for this self-care message for the water and earth signs, my love? Thank you very much. Thank you. Rainbow Prince. Compensation and preservance. So they want you to preserve that animal instinct in you. Okay? They want you to preserve that so they can, nourish that. So you can see that certain people in dark places are trying to get you to do, bad things to good people. And they want you to be able to balance it out. So when they need you to strike in that animal instinct, you'll be able to, or whatever. Because what I say, it's a lot of people that has been doing a lot of sorcery. And for that person that is also that creative flow artist, they want you to go after your rainbow flow, your rainbow dream. Okay? Compensation. You will be compensated for that in the long run. Keep going, or whatever. Get your art out there. Start going outside more, or whatever, because you are a raw talent. Because also when I see the connecting with fire, I also see that you are a raw talent. You're very rare. So be clear about your vision of you getting your art gallery together. because I would love to see some of your art, because I'm an artist myself, and I love fine art, unusual art, quirky art, weird art. It's unique in its own special way. And your ancestors want you to continue to do that, because art brings a lot to people. It tells a story, and when I see this, I see that you are trying to tell a story. And for that person that is also wanting to do documentaries of, the truth behind the scenes of the entertainment business or the music industry or whatever, or want to do a documentary on spiritual people as well, make sure you're going to the right people. Okay? Because I'm sensing that you want to do a documentary on a specific person. And yeah, I can see that you really do. Oh my goodness. Ah! You really do. You want to do a documentary on a lot of spiritual people that truly are connected with the higher ups, because you want to get the truth behind our spiritual journey, our spiritual magic of us doing, good in this world. And you want to highlight that it is high vibrational beings here that are not wicked at all, that they do good magic. And I'm liking that, and I'll be down with that or whatever. Discernment, clear vision in detail. So you want to get all the truth. You don't want no more of hearing the false wicked things of dark magic. You want to do a documentary on the real spiritual high vibrational beings that do their magic in a good way, and and they didn't have to do sorcery to do the natural order of what they do or whatever. They are about healing and guiding and strengthening and protection, and all they want to do is reveal the truth to people. And that's what you are about. You want to reveal the truth to people. You don't want to hear no more lies about the higher ups and their high vibrational children. You want to know the full truth, the nitty gritty, and you're not trying to let nobody stop you or whatever. And it's people also trying to stop you from speaking the truth behind the true sorcerers and the true high vibrational gods and goddesses and head honchos, meaning big daddy, daddy, and mama or whatever. And for that person that is also doing doing a lot of wicked things with their crystals in their altar and shrines and magic and manifestations, the head honchos see everything that you're doing, baby. You will not be able to be connected with the Orishas if you're not even connected with your actual ancestors that want to elevate you. So they will not step forth in your dimension or your diagram at all, your paradigm at all, either. And I'm also sensing that somebody wants to know if some sorcery was done on them when it comes to if somebody did sex magic on you. The camel boy, small steps, asking for help, meaning you thinking that somebody trapped you. You want to know if they trapped you by what it's like it's like you got pregnant. Somebody got pregnant and you had a diaphragm in, and you wondering why that diaphragm did not work or whatever. And because you had that, and you also told him to put a condom on, and you thinking that he took it off. No, he didn't take it off. He didn't take it off or whatever. It busted. So that's why. Oops, baby, on board. So yeah, the condom accidentally broke or whatever. So you have to be careful. You gotta tell him to put it on 2 next time. But no, he didn't trap you, and he didn't take it off. It was an accident that he got you pregnant or whatever. It was an accident. Okay. So small steps, asking for help. So you definitely are wondering about your spiritual journey as well, and you definitely are wondering, did you make the wrong step? Yes, you did make the wrong step in your spiritual journey, because you allowed certain wicked people to come into your atmosphere and in your dream world, and also in your physical, to cause sorcery against you or whatever. So yes, you made the wrong moves too hastily without getting the full truth. Flow, letting go, natural movement. What I say, you did not flow naturally. You went in too hastily without going to the head honchos, the true head honchos and your ancestors, to get the full truth before you made a move. Okay? So baby boy, baby girl, you made the wrong move too swiftly. Okay? You listened to the wrong people. Because the head honchos don't need to do sorcery. All of their magic is natural or whatever. They don't have to do illusions and manipulation at all to get you to see the truth. Okay? Thank you, Akun. He just went like this to me. So so he's letting you know he don't have to, none of his fathers and his brothers and sisters that represents Big Daddy, Daddy, and Mama do not do any sorcery of wicked or illusions or manipulations or smoke and mirrors. They are the ones that's going to reveal the smoke and mirrors, the illusions, the lies, the deception. Okay? So this is why they want you to go back to doing your meditation, and they want you to get those crystals in your house, and make sure you cleansing those crystals properly, and making sure you are cleansing yourself as well, whether it's sage. And you definitely need to do a deep dive of your spiritual journey the proper way, and not be hasty on doing your decisions without getting the clear audience from your ancestors and the clairvoyance from your ancestors. And yes, you have been hearing mother and father too, but you also been connected. You also connected with the dark side as well. So you also have to be careful when connecting with the dark side, okay? Because when you connect with the dark side, you also have to worry about connecting with the ones that want to cloud you up with bullshit and not heal you and elevate you and keep you from the truth. And they definitely was keeping you from the truth, and you do not want them to continue to do that, because Daddy, Big Daddy, and Mama's dark children are not wicked. They are good. They protect the rainbow children, the indigo children. Okay? So yes, my water signs, y'all been connected with the wrong ancestors that's been lying to you. Okay. The River Queen. Yes, Mama Yemaye is the Water Queen, aka Ashun. That's all of her. And she definitely been noticing that people has been doing a lot of manipulation and been doing a lot of witchcraft with their crystals, and also been doing water magic in a wicked way. And she see everything that you're doing. And also her husband and her sons and daughters sees it too. And you will go through judgment for it, my darlings. So I'm going to need you to stop doing that. Okay? Now I'm going to do some tarot. Oh, it was one more. Sorry. Dragon Duel came out again. Inner conflict. morality conscious choice. So they want you to make a conscious choice, because when you play with fire, you will see the true dragons come out. Okay? And they don't want you to, go hasty with bringing out that animal in you without paying attention first. Okay? You want to get the full green light from the head honchos first and your ancestors before you made that move. So they definitely is telling me that you made that move too hastily without getting the full clarity from them. So this is why they letting me know, to let you know that you need to get back doing your meditation. And you definitely need to be doing your journaling when you waking up and writing things down as well, because I also saw that when I first did the messages first, before I had the ancestors use what they do by helping me give y'all these messages through the cards and what I see as well of me being who I am. And I represent them to the fullest. So I'm not a sugarcoater. So anything else they need to know, my loves, out of the Oracle of the Ghost Whisperer deck? So they want you to be angelic help, marvelous aid, winged wise ones. So they definitely want you to pay attention to the wise ones, meaning the good angels, the fairies, the head honchos, meaning Big Daddy, Daddy, and Mama, and also your ancestors near and far that want to see you elevate, my child, is what they saying. You are an angelic being as well. You need to pay attention to the wise ones. Okay? The High Lady of love and compassion, reference kindness and consideration. So yes, Mama is definitely what I say. Mama, Daddy, and Daddy both came out. And I'm using this as, the reference, because how I see this. If mother, father, and son, Big Daddy, Daddy, and Daddy come out together, and either one of them are either upside down or both, that means that yes, you went in hasty and didn't listen to them, and you didn't listen to your ancestors, and they definitely want you to get that crystal, that amethyst crystal, like I said, or whatever, and wear at all times around your neck. And you need to have them other crystals, like I said, all of the crystals that I have shown you, tiger wood, citron, also another blue crystal as well, heart chakra or whatever, other one, heart chakra, root chakra, clear quartz, crown chakra also. Okay, those are the crystals that you need to be wearing. The amethyst you need to be wearing, but the other ones you need to be having around your house. But the clear quartz you need to have at your bedside. Okay. All right. So pay attention to that. So somebody has actually ranked up to their D level of, number 9. So they went from 8 to 9. So congratulations for my ones that went up. And I'm happy for the ones that went from 26 to 27. And also the ones that went from 23 to 24. And also the ones that went from 33 to 34. Y'all have been ranking up. And congratulations to the ones that went from 15. From 14 to 15. For the ones that went from 0 to 1. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Okay, keep leveling up. Keep elevating. Keep co-creating and doing right by your ancestors. Of doing divinations. Of putting out water. A glass of water, a bowl of fruit, a cup of fruit, pieces of candies unraveled in the package, you eat one to let them know that it's not going to harm them. You put an altar up for them, meaning your ancestors. If you don't have pictures of them, it's okay, as long as you put like a bouquet of a flower or a candle. A white candle will work, or whatever. It don't have to be lit or whatever, and they will let you know gradually and get you connecting with your ancestors book as well. It's an elder ancestor that needs you to connect with them. She's an elder, so this is another reason why this came out as well. She has a specific messages for you, so she definitely needs your help of the good. Okay, so yes, she definitely needs you to sit at your altar, okay, and meditate, okay, the proper way, okay. Ouch. Ankle. I'm gonna do a few tarots. Is that all they needed to know, my loves? For the whisper, okay, thank you. Where is the, oh, here, right in my face. You guys have to excuse me if I am being in my full blown, truth energy of, masculine and feminine energy at the same time. But I am also connected with my higher selves as well, and also my reincarnated husband, Agun. So he's definitely he don't play no games either. So this is why. So you have to excuse me for the blunt truth. I'm not a sugarcoater. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible, but sometimes I cannot be gentle. I need to give you guys this with the harsh reality. If you do not stop the wicked things that you are doing, full judgment will be had. Okay? So, and that's also Mama also coming out as well. So yes, and this is for my creative flow of my artists that want to feel like this is not going to be their bread and butter. Yes, it is. It will. Put yourself out there more by putting your creative flow out there for good people to see your art and support you and so into you. Okay, and it is a true yes for them. Okay. And for that other person that wants to do a truth documentary on the true spiritual people, the high vibrational indigo children, and you want to, do our side of the truth. You have seen the false side of the dark side. You want to see the full truth behind which is the best option to go by of, you want to, expand your horizons to your spiritual journey as well, because you have been questioning who you are, and you want to know who you are as well. And you definitely have been, noticing some things about yourself and your higher self. And I'm sensing that you have connected with your higher self without you even paying attention to it. And so this is why you have been questioning if you should go that route. And I'm getting 2 yeses from that, but they also want you to, protect yourself as well. And they want you to connect properly with them by opening up that altar of the connection with your ancestors or whatever as well, so they can give you the proper tools and everything to know what is to be told on that documentary and what is not going to be told on the documentary, because certain things cannot be revealed and certain things can, because of the enemy working so heavily to go against the high vibrational children and also mama, papa, and papa. So we want to make sure that you're not trying to, come in and try to finesse the higher ups of their natural order, of their natural talents, and their children that is high vibrational. Don't come with the bullshit, and it won't be no bullshit, okay? Come correct, okay? Come correct. All right. Or whatever. All right. But they also want you to know that you do have a past life. Because when I see rainbow prints, you've been very curious, and you definitely want to take a hands-on approach, because you have been, told so many different stories, and now you are trying to go about doing your research. Got to connect with the higher ups in order to get the full truth. And yes, there are still human beings that's here that are, high vibrational beings that you can connect with, that are still living, that will know if you, coming with the sorcery or coming with the bullshit. But they will assist you, and they will know if you come in with angelic, ness. So it's definitely letting me know that you are coming with the angelicness, like you really want to know who you are, where you come from, the whole aspect, and you don't feel ashamed about it. Because when I see the rainbow prints, you definitely is saying, I want to connect with who I am. I don't want to go about this and step on anybody else's toes and get in trouble either. So you definitely is trying to go about it the proper way and the right way. So that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing that you want to do. So they definitely are thrilled about that as well. And they definitely say not everybody is who they say they are on this spiritual journey, and I'm assuming you had to find out the harder way. So yes, you definitely are very much curious, and I'm sensing that you are very curious about this high lady too. A Pacific high lady that is very intuitive and very spiritual or whatever. It's a couple people, but it's one Pacific person, because when I see one, it's like one you are very intrigued by, that you really want to seek assistance through, and you want to get refuge with her. So you are asking how to go about connecting with her. I'm a I'm sorry. Stop it. Okay. Yes, I can channel messages without the tarot cards as well too, my love. So if y'all periodically see me talking or being, off a little bit, that means I'm listening to what they are all saying to me. Okay. Okay. Okay, my loves. Okay, Big Daddy, Mama, all of the ancestors that want to see these earth and water signs. Excuse me, I'm gonna do fire and air next, because there's some fire and air signs that's trying to sneak in here, and wondering if they gonna get them their messages. Yes, you are. Hold up. But yes, this is the earth and water signs first. But Big Daddy, the ancestors that want to see the water and earth elevate in the messages that you have for them, that you wanted me to relay to them, and also my ancestors that gave permission, and also my higher self, and also the good angels, and also the fairies with messengers of the tarot for this channel self-care and truth message for all of the water and earth signs. Thank you. Thank you, my loves. You are very serious today, my love. I appreciate that. Big Daddy, Mama, y'all are very on this serious kick today. So yes, canceled, celebration, problem within the family, imbalance, lack of roots, insecurity, lack of faith. So yes, this is for the ones that was doing, the fake, saying that y'all was connected with the higher ups. Yes, you guys are going to go through judgment because of that. You cannot step in the shoes of the higher ups. You have to walk your own shoes, your own path. You can't do what they do. Only them can do what they do. And you don't want to challenge their authority of, the type of gods that they are. They are good gods, but they also can cause a lot of judgment for a lot of people that try to do sorcery against their children, and also their, reincarnated children that had to come back and help. And I am one of them. Okay? So they've been watching everything. Okay? Giving up, stubbornness, refusing compromise, lack of trust, struggle, overwhelm, paranoia, defense, inner resources. So these are the ones that have been not paying attention or whatever. That's been playing the fake victim card and, doing the false, saying that they have been, targeted, and they have not been targeted. These are the ones that's been targeting the real victims. And the real victims are behind here, and they are survivors. They are not giving up. They did not stop their faith. They did not give up on the higher ups. And these ones did. They didn't never have faith. So these are the ones that's trying to manipulate and wound the angelic high vibrational beings, and also yourself, the one that is your ancestor is definitely coming in very, very heavy, and definitely saying unlucky, unwelcome, change, setbacks, misfortune, delays, loss of control. So people that was doing wrong things, wicked things, the scales is not going to be tipped in y'all favor. Because of y'all doing wicked shit with the water, what y'all doing with y'all crystals, what y'all doing with, trying to, do chantings and, sex magic and all of that stuff, love spells and wicked stuff. The higher ups is saying that will is not going to be in y'all favor. That y'all done played the false victims long enough. And that y'all have not been connected with the higher ups. That y'all been chaining the fools, telling a whole lot of lies or whatever. And y'all will not get justice because y'all did not do right by the higher ups and yourselves and their high vibrational people that came here to help you. And you played like you was going to be on their side, and you wasn't. You tried to keep them in bondage and chains and step on their journey or whatever. So feeling powerless, unproductive victim. You played the victim and y'all was never victims. And the true victims are surviving and standing strong and elevating. And they ranking up. They're not standing there letting anybody keep them in bondage and chains or whatever. Not their wicked ancestors, and not the ones that are not of this world that are doing wicked sorcery that has a lot of different faces, but They're not who they say they are. Okay. And for maybe, so this maybe is for this person that is, wanting to do that documentary. It's a lot of yeses here, I see, but it's like 4 yeses. Hold on, let me make sure. It is 2 maybes. And there are 3 yeses. And let me see what the other ones are. Maybe and no. So it is 2 no's, 3 maybes, and 3 yeses for that one that wants to do a deep dive in a documentary, because you are tired of being blindsided and you tired of, wickedness going on, and you want the full truth to be revealed. And yes, for that person that missed their mark of not letting their not listening and not hearing their ancestors clearly, you definitely made a bad decision too frugally. You made a hasty decision, so they told you no and you did the opposite of what they told you not to do. So they telling you have to be still now or whatever and listen to them fully, because it was people trying to come in to mess up your happily ever after, and they wanted to tip the scales in their favor, the ones that played the victim card, and they wasn't the victims, they was really the crooks and the false spiritual people. And they came in because they knew that they did some false things, and this is why they did not want to be left out in the cold. They pretended like their gifts was taken, harshly, when they was the ones that was doing harsh things behind the scenes. They really was doing manipulation. They was doing sorcery. They was doing spells or whatever. And for that person that accidentally thought that someone trapped you by getting you pregnant, no, they didn't. It was an accident. The condom did break. So they definitely don't want you to think that they set you up or trapped you, because they didn't. It was an accident, and they definitely wants to go full forth and make the decision with you or whatever. Okay. It caught them off guard too. So yes. But and for the one that is, questioning if this is going to be the long haul for their creative flow of being an artist, yes, it's going to be a good abundance for you. It truly is. It is going to be something different. They want you to show yourself a lot more kindness, because when I see High Lady of Love and Compassion, you are very compassionate about your creative flow with your art. You are a raw talent, and they don't want you to let go of that raw talent. And for that person that wants to open up to who they are, of yes, you do have a past life, and you definitely you curious about where you come from, because you definitely has been a victim of bamboozleness and false stuff and lies and manipulation, and now you want to do a full documentary about the true high vibrational beings or whatever. And some are saying maybe, and 2 of them is saying no. So I'm assuming that them are the head honchos, meaning Big Daddy and Daddy. They saying no, everything is not going to be shown for the public. But but they like your enthusiastic about wanting to know more about Mama, Papa, and Papa. But they want you to get to know who you are or whatever. And they definitely want you to be careful of people telling you false things, and they want you to do your research a little bit more about who they are and where you come from. And they said do some meditation, connect with your ancestors and connect with them, meaning the higher ups or whatever, because they will provide you all the clarity that you need or whatever, the knowing or whatever. And they don't want you to lose your faith for that artist that is the raw talent, okay? And for that person that definitely moved a little bit hasty with going forth on that decision, you could have damaged yourself by doing that, is what your ancestors is saying. You could have damaged your happily ever after of your destiny, that certain people was supposed to be left out in the cold because of their actions behind their sorcery that they was doing, baby. Okay? So this is why. So I'm assuming it's a great-great-grandfather and a great-great-grandmother that wants you to know that you definitely went in too hastily and you should have been listening. So this is why they want you to get that amethyst crystal and have around your neck at all times. Okay, and also a clear crystal. Do you want that person to have the clear quartz crystal around their neck as well at all times? Oh, they give them a full yes. So yes, the clear quartz crystal. Okay. And also the amethyst crystal. You definitely need to have that on at all times. When you up, when you go out, when you go to sleep. And the other crystals you need to have around your house to help you get rid of a lot of unease things, because you are you do have a past life, so you are connected with dark and light, and the head honchos don't want you to be connected with the ones that is going to cause you misfortune and have you looking boo-boo the fool out here. Okay? So they don't want you doing it. So they definitely saying that you did not listen to your intuition, but they saying yes, that you should have listened to the wise ones from the very start. Okay. So, are we going to do anything, fairies? Do you guys want to speak on this message? You guys got to excuse me, my fairies. Do you guys have something to say? Okay, what deck do you guys want me to do for the fairies? For my fairies, which ones? Which ones, my darlings? You want? Because I since I did the do you want me to do the animal? Okay. All right. Thank you. Is these the ones? Because you know I got two different ones. These is the ones. Okay. Thank you. All right. Cutting the deck. Bee community. Owl magic. So your ancestors is also owls. That is their spiritual animals. So you definitely need to be paying attention to the owls and hawks, eagles, any type of bird. But owls are very specific for you because them are your elder ancestors as well. So they definitely saying that you went too hasty on your decision of, helping people that were trying to mess up your destiny. Okay? they was playing the wounded victims, and they wasn't the wounded victims. They were doing sorcery from the very beginning. They was working with sorcery, meaning dark magic people, meaning the bad ancestors, the wicked ancestors, and they've been trying to do wicked magic to mess up your destiny or whatever, and change your destiny. You don't want them to do that. And yes, 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 they was trying to change your destiny. Okay. Owl, choose to know the truth because you can open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make your room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So yes, your elders is definitely saying it's your birthright. It's time for you to stop allowing yourself to stop not listening to your inner vision, your inner wisdom from them and from yourself, because you also has a past life. So you definitely need to pay attention to that as well. And definitely it's your birthright and your destiny. This is your destiny. Do not let no one else change your destiny for you. The only people, high vibrational people and gods that can do that are the high vibrational gods. And that's Big Daddy and Mama and the elder children is the only ones that can change your destiny. And they ain't the ones that's telling you to do that hasty decision that you made. Okay? And your good ancestors is not going to have you looking like Boo Boo the Fool out here and having you clouded up with false stuff and deception and manipulation. They're going to give you clear, honest answers. They're not going to deceive you. Okay? Be community. You are a powerful creator. Your work bless everyone. Everything you touch to be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So this is also Mama saying that be you. Okay, queen, you are confident it's going to be your abundance. So this is for that creative raw talent, that is that artist. You are raw talent. Do not give up. You come from Mother Oshun. So you are supposed to be connected with Yemaye, the North Star goddess. Okay? So you are supposed to be connected with me. Or whatever she's saying. So, okay? You are a raw talent. And we do not want your talent, she's saying. And the fairies as well, because she definitely connects with her fairy babies, and they definitely saying you are raw bee talent, and you definitely been connected with bees as well, like meaning you've been seeing a lot of bees, whether you've been seeing like you must have recently watched the Bee movie, or not too long ago you watched the Bee movie or whatever, and so you definitely need to pay attention to your raw talents and go outside more, and also connect with her, the North goddess star. That's the fire star angel. That's her. That's Mama's other side of her. And you definitely got a lot of raw fiery side to you, but you also an angelic person, and you love giving help, and you do your stuff with a raw authenticness about you, and that's very rare. And you are very talented, and you definitely love doing a lot of work. With you used to do a lot of self-portraits, but now you are opening up your expansion to being a duality of doing more. And you definitely also love dragons as well, because when I see that you like dragons. You did a portrait that somebody complimented you on, and it just melted your heart, and you was like, you didn't think that it was going to pan out, but yes, it was a beautiful dragon. You made it your own authentic raw self. And yes, and if you wondering if Mother of Shun is a dragon. Yes, she is a dragon. She is a duality dragon, and she is a fire dragon as well, meaning she will protect you and she will connect with you and make sure you are elevated properly, and making sure you stay angelic, and making sure you are grounding yourself, and making sure you still doing your talents good. And also, you definitely need to be connecting with Sandophone. He will help you with your creative flow of your artists. Okay, that is her son. She will definitely, and he will definitely help you with that. Okay, Sandophone is very good about what he does. That's the good angel. He's very good about his creative flow of helping his brothers and sisters bring out that duality in themselves, that creative spontaneity. So he definitely will help you. Call on him. He will help you. Okay. Thank you, fairies, for that cutting of the deck. Okay, fairies, what messages of the spiritual animals do these water and earth signs need to know for this message, my loves? And from you guys, and also the good angels as well, because I'm gonna do the good angels and the fairies with this one. What animal messages do they need to know to bring in their animal instinct of being not too hasty with their decisions? And for the ones that was doing sorcery against good people, angelic beings, yes, you are going to go through judgment, because the wheel is going back into their favor, not yours, because you guys were doing wicked shit, and y'all definitely was pretending that y'all was the victims, and y'all was not. Okay. Okay, what messages did you guys want them to know, good angels, my babies that I work with, all of y'all, so aka my brothers and sisters, and also the fairies, what messages do you guys want them to know for this earth and water signs, and also for their self-care? Okay, and for that person that, you know, went through a lot of things, you're going to go through a lot. You're going to feel like no one cares. You're going to feel like you are, you know, going through this alone. You're going to go through this alone for a little bit, but this is your moment that you are never alone, even though this is something that happened because you didn't listen, is basically what they saying. You didn't listen, so they need you to get your ass to the hospital or to the doctors or the urgent clinic or your OBGYN or your gynecologist and get a full checkup, meaning a full checkup, because you definitely had unprotected sex with some people, and it definitely caused you to receive what you received. And all 5 of those yeses are a yes that you got. You definitely caught something. It's going to be, you know, chain of food. So it was angelic beings letting you know what was going on, and you brushed it off. You were saying the hell with it, so now you're going to go through that. Okay? But just know there's counseling available, and it's not the end of the world. Okay? You have to do healthy decisions now, because you was around people that you didn't make healthy decisions for yourself, and now you have to go within and break those chains now while you have a chance. Okay? Horse, freedom. Your heart is full and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So what did I tell you? For that person that is definitely has a past life and you made a hasty decision without getting the head honcho's approval or whatever and your ancestors. So this is why. And for the ones that was doing wicked things against the angelic beings, do you know who represents them? The high vibrational beings, meaning Papa, Big Daddy, and Mama, and their ancestors, their children. So you messed with the wrong angelic beings when you came up with that sorcery of black magic, witchcraft, and all of that crazy stuff that you was doing with the water, what you doing with your crystals, what you was doing under the moon. You was doing all of that, and guess what? The head honcho saw you. And you also need to be paying attention to, you can't step in the shoes of the higher ups. You can't play that role of the higher ups if you out there doing wicked shit, because they are angelic beings. Big Daddy, Daddy, and Mama are angelic beings, but they will go to war for their babies that doing good, keep pushing out good, keeping their faith. And for their, reincarnated angelic beings, me being one of them or whatever, they will go to war for them, because we represent them and we represent the ancestors that's paving the way for us, that's helping us heal, and we're doing our gifts in the good way, and we are, telling the truth and not lies. Okay? And we manifesting and co-creating properly with the head honchos, and not lying about being, spiritual. Making it bad for the ones that are truly spiritual and that truly are connected and truly are a unique unit together, near and far, physical and non-physical. Okay. Anything else, fairy babies? In the good angels? Thank you. And they want you to move when they move. For that person that moved hastily with making that move, because it could have cost you a whole lot more. And they want you to see that people have been playing victims and they wasn't really the victims, baby. And they don't want you to misplace your destiny and your future by helping the wrong people, because then you gonna be left out in the cold, and then who is gonna be there for you when they leave you out in the cold, high and dry? Then when you gonna look for, who you gonna look to for that nurturance, that truth, that wisdom, the higher ups? You went to the wrong people for the wrong truth or whatever, the false truth, instead of going to the higher ups to seek all. And you didn't move when they moved. You moved with the wrong ones. So you almost messed up your destiny. Don't do it again, is what they saying. Okay? To move when they move. Herein patience. Have patience. Patience is the virtue. Okay? Create a place in nature stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So you was not being patient in love. It was like you was trying to be Bruce Almighty, meaning you was trying to do it all yourself, and you end up hurting you in the process. And now they need you to get your ass back grounded again and get those crystals that you need. You can order them from Amazon. A lot of my crystals, they came in my little thing. And you can also buy bigger crystals, but the one that you need to have on you at all times is the ones that I just showed you. Okay? And this is an Anunnaki symbol. This is a Moon Ra This is mama, mother, Shun, papa, and daddy. This is their symbol. It always been their symbol. Oh, hi, Owl. Hi, baby. So that's one of y'all ancestors letting you know that's an owl. Owls come during the day and night, just to let you know. Okay? And they're very spiritual and they're very high vibrational owls or whatever, and they don't play around either. Okay? And I'm very in tune with those animals as well too. Okay? Puffin's partnerships. So you definitely have partnerships. You was making the wrong partnerships with the wrong people, and they did not want you to do that hastily without going to the higher ups first and your ancestors, so they could provide you the full truth that you need before you made that decision to, you know, go out and be the Bruce Almighty or whatever. You can't be in God's shoes, the God's shoes. You are a God because you have past lives, but you are not the gods. Okay, you understand what I'm saying when I say that? The gods are mama, papa, and papa, and their children are gods and goddesses, meaning yes, you are a god and a goddess, but you made the wrong decision by, you know, helping the wrong partnerships with the wrong people. Okay, and they almost cost you everything. So you want to get up on out of that before, you know, justice and judgment be your karma, bad karma, so they can provide that justice for you and for that partnership that is for you, of friends, family, or whatever, and also your past life partner that you're supposed to be connected with in this life as well. Okay, is that all they needed to know, my fairies and my good angels, for this water and earth signs for the fairy deck? Yeah, because I went over 2 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a pop-up. Okay. And for that one, that is the creative flow, keep going. Because you see how beautiful that art is. You are a raw talent, okay? You are a raw talent, okay? Don't give up. Keep going with your talents of you creating that raw talent of being an artist, because you have great talent. You do it from your hands. You use your hands in a special way. That is one of your gifts as well. So you also have healing. You also a healer as well. So you use artists, painting or creating portraits. That's your healing. Okay, that's your healing art. Art is your healing, and you also heal other people with your art. Okay, so they saying yes, do that gallery, do it. It's a yes, do it, because it's going to be a lot of happily ever after for you. This is your bread and butter, baby. Okay, this is your bread and butter. Don't go too fast. Wait patiently. You don't want to rush it. Open up that gallery. Small opening. Do a small opening. If you don't want to do the gallery right away because you don't have the abundance yet. But I'm seeing that you are trying to work hard to achieve that abundance for you to be able to have that art gallery that you want. Do you see that art gallery or whatever? You see how beautiful it is? And it's going to be marvelous, and you're going to make a lot of money from it as well too. Okay, you just got to connect yourself the right way and stay positive, because you're stuck in your head too. Stop being stuck in your head. Okay, don't be stuck in your head. Okay, and that is also your great grandfather and your great uncle was an artist. He passed this artist creative flow through you. So he wants you to go within it with your heart. Keep your passions open. Keep that fire going, because your art is going to be beautiful. And that's going to be your legacy, one of your legacies, but it's also healing in art, okay, as well. It's a lot of healing in art, okay? You may not know it, but it truly is. You can look at something that could be so ugly and it end up being so beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? So just like certain animals that people may find ugly is the most beautiful things on this earth. You understand? Mother created some beautiful dragons, some beautiful different insects, meaning, you know, birds, bees, all that stuff, you know, all that good stuff. And they are unique in their own way. Okay? So keep showing yourself more consideration and kindness, okay? Keep spreading kindness to yourself, okay? All right? Because you are a raw talent, my queen. Because you are a queen. You are a girl that loves art. And you love the authentic rawness of art. So, yes, that's a green light. To, you know, do a small opening, meaning, you know, do a little thing on your social media, your TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can even do a website or whatever for yourself to show off your art or whatever. And it's a website called Wix. You can create your own website with your own business or whatever and create or whatever. You can get a small business or whatever and do that online with your art or whatever and have small openings for art galleries for yourself. You can start off fresh by promoting yourself on your social media. Get yourself out there. Okay, baby? All right? And I'm going to do, excuse me. Stop trying to poke out. This is my relaxed day and they trying to poke out. I'm going to do a positive card. And I'm going to do it different. I'm not going to do the pop-ups on this one. I am going to do my reflection cards. I haven't done these since I've been the last time I did these I was doing lives. I don't do lives whenever. I do private videos and free message videos from your ancestors, you know, giving back. And I also book private readings as well on my website. My website is on my YouTube channel, NubianQueen-Tarot. On my Facebook, N-I-N-I-Boo, B-O-O, Wharton, W-H-A-R-T-O-N, and also my TikTok, Top Notch Goddess 40. And sometimes on certain videos, I don't say the full TikTok of my TikTok is Top Notch Goddess 40. I just sometimes leave out the 40, okay? All right? But you gonna see me when you see my videos. Live and kicking, you know. You see me in all my videos. I don't put up fake facades. And those are my only accounts, okay? All right. And this is going to be for Big Daddy and Daddy and Mama for the reflection cards. And it's a positive affirmation and also what y'all need to hear too as well. We're going to let them say what they need to say for y'all. Okay? Right here in my face. I was using the wrong ones. I wasn't using the wrong ones, but I was looking for these and they was right in my face. So that is specific for someone. Finally, it happened to me right in front of my face and I just cannot hide it. So somebody was doing some stuff that they didn't have no business, trying to bamboozle you out of your destiny, out of your abundance, out of your future or whatever. And your ancestors was coming in saying, no. You was too hasty about your decision. Don't play your father and your mother's role, meaning the head honchos, the head gods. Okay? Move when they move and when we move. Don't move when the wicked people tell you to move because they don't got your best interests at heart. Okay? All right? Okay, my loves, Big Daddy, Daddy. And Mama, what messages of my reflection cards do they need to know for the ending of this message for the water and earth signs? Thank you, my loves. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to do the bottom. My discipline today will create my freedom tomorrow. So they want you to be disciplined, okay? Do not move unless they move, okay? Do not do anything without the higher ups' permission of doing, things that's not going to elevate you. They don't want you to make the wrong decision and it cost you a lot, okay? And it will cause you judgment and karma, bad karma, okay? That's what I mean by getting permission by them, making sure they giving you the green light to do whatever you do in the spiritual realm, the dream realm, all of that, because your ancestors got your best interests at heart. The ones that want to elevate you, not the ones that want to keep you bound and gagged and full of lies and deception and sorcery and black magic and witchcraft shit, okay? Shit that Big Daddy and Daddy and Mama don't do, okay? If you can't, you must. And if you must, you can. So this is for that, artists that, show yourself more discipline of, keeping your fire going with your passions, okay? And for that person that also your ancestors need you to stay disciplined with your meditation, okay? You need to stay disciplined with that, okay? And stay disciplined of protecting that crown. When you go outside, this need to be protected. When you go to sleep, this need to be protected. But when you in your own home chilling, you don't have to have it protected all the time. But when you start feeling unusual activity or unconcerning, overwhelming things or emotions or things pulling at your energy, yes, that's the enemy. So yes, you definitely need to strap that crown up. You mean in protecting, okay? Putting it on, okay? All right. I was about to say that was there. That wasn't nothing. That was, so if you can't, you must, and if you must, you can. Okay? So for that artist, keep going. Don't give up on your passions, baby. Okay? That's the bottom of the deck. Okay? It's how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. So I can enrich other people's lives. So when you enrich other people's life of goodness and healing and having them take accountability for their actions, it's up to them to, give back love, not fake love. You're going to see when somebody doing true love to you, pure love to you, pure intentions, because they won't have you doing illusions and confusion and have you doing bad shit against somebody that's going to elevate you and want to see you shine, okay? Because you're going to get that enrichment of that love reciprocated. A lot of people coming fake with that love. You're going to start seeing it. So this is what they want you to start paying attention to. Not everybody is saying they love you, mean it. They only saying it to gain access to your abundance. Today, I lay the foundations for a fulfilling future. I didn't get there by wishing for it, hoping for it, but by working for it. So these people that was not working for it, that they wanted to come and take somebody else's root work, just as like when I say how they saying that they can do the head honcho's job. No, you can't. No one can do their job, baby. No one but them. Okay? And they want their children to co-create with them properly. So the ones that was not co-creating with them properly is the ones that you went in a hasty decision and it could have cost you everything, is what your ancestors was trying to tell you. Okay? I am at ease and happy when I am on my own. Okay? They're always they always say that time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. So these people was not changing for themselves. They was putting on a fake facade, and you saw it, and then you needed to see it again. So the big white whales came in, the big black whales came in, meaning your ancestors, the good angels or whatever, the head honchos, told your ass that was the wrong decision. So you have to move when they move, because they got your best interests at heart. They gonna be that well that you need, that fulfillment that you need, that truth that you need, that wisdom that you need. They not gonna come with no bullshit. They not gonna come with no illusions. They not gonna come with no manipulations, baby. They gonna come with full-blown truth. Okay, I told people before that the ancestors are good and bad, and you got ones that's wicked as hell, non-physical and physical. So you made a hasty decision by connecting with the ones that was trying to have you losing out on your happily ever after, your abundance, your destiny, your designed destiny is for you. Can't nobody walk your shoes but you. This is what the higher ups is telling those who was trying to play gods, but doing witchcraft and wicked shit to take people's free will from them. That ain't God mode, baby. That's child's play mode. That's witchcraft mode. And the real gods and goddesses don't need to do no sorcery. They do everything with purity and naturalness. Okay? They don't have to take nobody's free will to do something and to do something correctly. And this is what those ancestors was doing to you, trying to take your free will from you. Okay? And this is what a lot of them that was doing that bullshit sorcery and doing, magic with the water in a wicked way. Big Daddy, and Mama saw that shit. So this is why the wheel of fortune is not going to be in y'all favor, baby. It's a lot of people that's going to be misfortunate, judgment. And those that was doing good, justice will be serving the ones that was doing unjustly things. Judgment. Okay? Move when the head honchos move. Because they're going to move to help your wisdom. They're going to help you nurture your gifts. They're going to help you with truth. They're going to give you truth. They're going to reveal truth. They're not going to have you bound and gagged and stuck in low places. They want to keep you in high places. Okay? That's how those high gods work. They don't work in low places. They won't even tolerate or give you the time of day if you doing low things. Okay? Don't let the bullshit fool you, baby. Because they can give you a whole lot of judgment and a whole lot if you keep trying to play with those high gods. Or their children that are angelic beings. The ones that had to come back here and the ones that never been here before. These are the ones that kept their faith. They didn't stop believing in the higher ups. These, the ones that you slipped up and did a hasty decision on, is the ones that was not even representing the higher ups in the first place. They've been doing sorcery for a long ass time. And they wanted you to be their ringleader of doing that shit. Okay? So pay attention, my water and earth signs, when it comes to witchcraft and black magic and sorcery. Okay? Because this is how they getting you. Alright? Clean your crystals for my spiritual babies that's connected with the higher ups fully. It's time to clean your crystals. It's time to cleanse your cards as well. But this is specifically for the water and earth signs that need to cleanse their crystals. It's a time for a cleaning. And it's a time for you to do a spiritual bath as well. Okay? Because a lot of y'all been making hasty decisions. And the higher ups and your ancestors is not giving y'all that green light to do that bullshit. Okay? And some of y'all ain't even connected with y'all ancestors either. So y'all definitely need to get connected, because y'all definitely connected with those wicked ones. I'm going to let you know that right now. Y'all truly are. Because the wicked ones is going to have y'all trying to do illusions and have y'all doing spells on people. Love spells on people. Trying to take people's free will. Trying to take somebody's destiny. Trying to manifest somebody's downfall. These are the people that is not of the higher ups, baby. That do not represent the higher ups. They putting on a fake facade. The higher ups is going to show you what they've been doing behind the closed doors. Don't let the pretty smile and the, oh, I'm so, don't let that fool you, baby. Don't let it fool you. Get to the tutor fruiter. The rooter tutor. Okay? All right, my babies. I'm going to leave it off of that because, I'll be here all day and I also have to do 2 other videos. Okay, if you guys would like to get a private reading done from me, you can also book it with me. You can hit me up. I do not reach out to you to book anything at all. Okay, I do in-depth readings with y'all. I don't do videos. I do on video, face-to-face conversation with you. Okay, my loves? So, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. And keep on healing. And keep on striving. And keep connecting. And keep y'all faith. Do not give up on the higher ups. And do not try to, be them. Be yourself. Okay? Alright? Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Oh.